But on an interesting point from the previous briefings, what has repeatedly come out is that the discussions about what we do around Brexit have focused people's minds on some of the real challenges we actually face as a country, be they economic, social, structural, whatever. Everything from how do we structure our organizations, how do we attract talent into this country, how do we run an education system that produces the people we need, how do we have, for example, contracts of employment that are likely to produce the best outputs. So I think that the Brexit debate is actually taking us to the point that we are truly starting to reflect on how we do everything, not just how we deal with Brexit, which I think is a potential positive point.
And so therefore we have uncertainty enough, and of course Brexit has created more uncertainty. Politically speaking, the damage was done a year ago, on the 23rd of June 2016. So, and that's basically already done. So now what we are talking about is mitigation and limiting the damages. For us, of course, it means that, yes, your Prime Minister, we are not leaving Europe, we are only leaving the European Union. That's true, but seen from Denmark's point of view, you're no longer as close an ally to Denmark as you used to be the day before the referendum. When UK leaves the European Union, most likely, and hopefully, in an orderly fashion on the 1st of April 2019, we will not have the same natural support we have been counting on for such a long time in relation to trade, liberalizations on the internal market, economic sanity within the European Union, and many of the other issues which we share with United Kingdom. So we will have to fight our own way inside the European Union, and we will of course be challenged maybe also in that sense. Sometimes, of course, also in Denmark, people have the feeling that by saying goodbye to the European Union, that the UK no longer likes us. Of course, that's a very emotional reaction. But also, I would say, like a large part of the debate here in the UK is emotional. So now my hope is, of course, that we can get out of all the emotions and come back to, let's say, a pragmatic and rational kind of negotiation process when it starts on the 19th of June after your elections here in the UK.
There's also, of course, as we've all heard, the question of the EU budget. And it could well be that individual member states may find that they have to contribute more to the budget when Britain goes. This is obviously an issue for everybody, but Denmark was particularly active under the former Prime Minister Helle Thorning-Schmidt about trying to get a deal to save Denmark actually 1 billion kroner for their contribution to the EU, and this is going on still, and all countries are very concerned about the EU budget and how much they contribute to it, and this again is generally going to be an issue for all member states, how they make up the money that will go when Britain goes. And this is one of the things about being a larger member state. We do contribute proportionally, obviously, quite a lot to the EU budget. And again, member states are going to prioritise their own interests in this.